What's going on, everybody? Led Farmer Server 3 here. I ain't gonna need that. What's going on? Good to see y'all in here. Let me see. Let me see myself. Welcome everybody. Guava, come on in. Uh hey, my Renaissance grandma. How you doing? Hey Q Dub. Hey Chef Handy Ma'am. How you doing? Katie's Corner, Mr. Will Be Blessed. How you doing? It's good to see y'all. Katie Connor, I'm sorry. See how that changed when I put my glasses on? Hey, Soul Dust. Patient Saint, my brother, how you doing? Keno, how you doing? She Natural Homestead, how you doing? Peacock Homestead, Homesteader Rachel. I'm glad all these homesteaders is in here. If y'all really homesteaders, Backyard Farmer 74, how you doing? Elizabeth Anderson, Fifi 473, how you doing, my sister? It's good to see you in here, and I know you a homesteader. If all of y'all are real homesteaders, this video is for you. Second Floor Gardens, how you doing? Juan Torres, how you doing, my brother? Much respect, much respect. Red Carpet, Belinda. Let me see. I can't pronounce your name, my friend. Let me see. Let's see. Fletcher, how you doing? All right. I'm doing fine, Clarence. How you doing? Cassandra, how you doing? Katina Brooks, how you doing, my sister? K Natural. All right, I'm gonna get right into it. All right, this is an adult conversation. I ain't letting no children in here with that bug. All right, look, this is gonna be, this is gonna be, and I didn't think so at first, and I've been trying my hardest not to think this way, because it almost sounds hopeless. But 2026 is going to be the hardest year of all of our lives. 2026, and I'm gonna say I mean it. It ain't that I'm guessing. I can see it. I can see the handwriting on the wall. Ain't no handwriting on the wall. It's proof and evidence in your face telling you that we are about to literally suffer. It has already started, and that's the part that makes me think this. This is not a doom and gloom kind of video. It's a factual video. And it's a reality check video. So if y'all think this is a doom and gloom video and you don't feel like hearing no doom and gloom, that's not what this is. Now, if you don't feel like listening to reality and listening to facts, that's totally up to you. I totally understand it. Okay? And for a barbecue, how you doing? TLC in the garden, my sister. All right, y'all. How many homesteaders do I have? Right away, quick. How many homesteaders, new landowners, and you don't got to be a new landowner, like you purchased you some acres, you got some acres. Uh, what was that? If you have some acres, you got a homestead you working on. I, I say this every year, but this may be the most important year that I say it. Man, please take it a little bit more seriously. Uh, I'm going to give you guys a couple of tips. Okay? If you have a homestead, thank you for that. Who just did that? Thank you for that, Backyard Farmer 74. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you so much. I want to give you all a little piece of advice from my angle, okay? If you have a homestead, or if you've purchased them, or if you've purchased some land and you doing some farming and you putting it together and you clearing your land and everything else, I know it's not supposed to go in this order, but please listen to me. It's two things I want you to do. Katina says, sound like 2025, but worse. It's way worse. This is so. Listen, I'm not going to talk about politics. I'm going to talk about facts. Okay? So whoever's waiting for me to get into politics, I'm not doing it. I'm going to talk about facts. I don't want to talk about religion either, because I don't want to get into religion. I want to talk about facts, in your face facts. I don't want to talk about politics, and I don't want to talk about religion. So we ain't even got to go on neither one of those, because you know why? Because both of those genres will have us teeter-tottering in two different directions. We ain't got this ain't about religion, and this ain't about politics. It's about facts. The facts are there is tyranny going on right now. The same thing that all these people is riding around with these flags on the back of their truck saying, "Don't tread on me," or saying, they always end one of their videos with one of the quotes about tyranny. They're all quiet. You want to know something? There was years ago, I'm going to say like probably 15 years ago, or more, longer than that actually. I used to watch a lot of gun tubers. And they're all of these gun tubers, they had all these corny quotes at the end of every one of their videos. "Don't tread on me," and truth and justice, and all of this stuff, Second Amendment, blah, 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 blah. All of them was trying to say that one political party was trying to take their guns. They was also trying to say one political party side was going to cause havoc and chaos. And they said if they ever crossed the line, they was ready to fight. Now, I'm okay. There was a time, few years back, where everybody assembled and attacked a certain capital off of what they thought they knew. This group of people, this whole group of people, risked life, limb, and their freedom to go and storm a certain capital somewhere just off of what they thought they knew. They did that off of what somebody just made up and said some old garbage. And they believed it wholeheartedly without knowing any facts. Any facts, none, zero, zip. They love this person so much we believe them. So if that person told us to run up on this certain capital, let's go do it. This is tyranny, they said. They said it was tyranny. So let's go tear the club up. That's what they did, just off of what they thought they knew. They did that off of what they thought somebody said. Somebody said that somebody else heard that somebody else said. Now that what they tore the club up the first time for at that capital is actually happening. Ain't no he say, she say, maybe, I don't know, kinda, sorta, maybe I heard it through the grapevine. No, you are literally seeing it in your face every day. And here's the thing, it ain't coming from one side or another. It's coming right out the horse's mouth. It's coming right out of the horse's mouth. And you know what you hear? Crickets. Crickets. You don't hear nothing. So that's why another reason I backed away from the 2A community, not the 2A community like that, but back in the day. Because I saw the fake. They would sell everything else off just to protect what they like, but forget the rest of the Constitution. Forget the rest of the Constitution. We just fighting for 2A, and that's where I broke off from that. Cause it ain't gonna work like that. You can't protect one amendment and just forget about the rest. I digress. If you are a homesteader, if you've purchased you some land, I'm gonna give you a couple of suggestions. I don't want to get all up in arms tonight. I just really want to kick some facts. And just from my own experience, my very number one thing I want you guys to do, something I've been telling y'all for 15 years. Grow your own, eat your own. Simple. If you don't go get you some seeds, and if you don't go grab you some trees, some fruit trees, I told you I got the hookup at Ison Nursery. If anybody want any hookups at Ison Nursery, please let me know, and I will give them a call and let them know that y'all are coming. Buy as many fruit trees as you possibly can. Go and purchase as many plant starts and seeds as you can right now. That's only one thing, only one suggestion. And I'm not going to play games with you tonight. Plant them immediately. If y'all even want, I'm going to go a step further. I'm even going to go a step further. If you go purchase you some fruit trees from Ison's Nursery, and the only reason I keep saying Ison's Nursery, because I know their quality. If you purchase some trees from Ison's Nursery, I promise we will have a tree planting party that will work in a couple of different ways. If you are anywhere close to me and you've purchased a tree through Ison's Nursery, if you live close, okay, let's get something straightened out. If your distance is affordable for me, I will come help you plant that tree. Now, if you live too far away from me and you purchase a tree through Ison's Nursery, we will do an online fruit tree planting party. And I will do it on StreamYard so we can all show each other what you're doing right and what you're doing wrong. I will walk you through it personally. The reason why I'm going this far is because with everything going on, you have no idea where your food is going to come from. I'm going through these stores, and it's nothing in these stores. It's nothing in here. And here's the worst part. Not only is there nothing in the stores, but they sitting here telling you It's getting worse because they won't change any of these new rules, laws, and regulations with the tariffs and stuff. You know, my wife, she uses a certain like hair lotion, whatever. You can't find it nowhere, right? And you know something, Fletcher, you said, and you know what you eat. You do. But you know what? That's not even the most important part right now. Because right now, if you hungry, you really ain't gonna care about that. And I'm just being realistic. The biggest part, that's a bonus, knowing what you getting. But not having anything at all. Now, please plant some damn trees this year. Please. I'm begging you. You know why I'm begging you? I'm begging you because, man, listen, it's coming to the wire what I've been telling y'all all these years. It's happening right now. It's happening to the point where, man, I removed a whole video that I did last night because it took everything in me not to go off on something that somebody said. I'm going to repeat that. I'm going to repeat it because I literally took that video down. There was nothing wrong with that video. I just saw in my face. I saw that other side of me that I don't like showing. I was upset. But I played it off. I played it cool, but I could see the fakeness in me trying to play it off. I was not okay. The person said that their neighbors, they asked me, I know it was her setup, and I know it was a troll. I know it was. I don't care. They ain't got no channel or nothing. Can't prove they're a human being. I know it was a troll, but it's really people out here to think like this. So that's why I'm repeating it. What should I plant for my neighbors just in case times get bad? And I asked, what's wrong with your neighbors? Nothing wrong with them. They don't believe in prepping. Now, I'm not going to say anything about that woman, troll, non-human, or whatever it was. I'm not going to say anything about them. All I know is this, ma'am, that's dumb. I'm going to say it today, damn it, because yesterday I tried to swallow it and get, ma'am, miss, Mrs. That was the dumbest question I ever heard in my MF life. That was, look, dumb. That was dumb. I'm going to say it. Everybody go, oh, Led, you so mean. I'm mean to dumb folks. Damn it. Now, I done said it. Now, yep, I am mean. When you that dumb, yep, I'm going to be mean because it angers me to know that grown-ass folks is this goddamn on stupid. We're the ones, let me tone it. We're the ones that our children are depending on in this time right here. God dog, listen. Oh my God, see, I'm flying off the handle, but I can't help myself. It's kids out there. And those kids are depending on us to get them through this. So when I hear a grown-ass woman or a grown-ass man asking me dumb shit, it angers me. You know why it angers me? It angers me because that's telling me now I have to work double as hard. I'm already working hard as hell to be self-sufficient. But that means now I got to do your damn job too. Because you don't know what you're doing. That means I ain't got no help. So this struggle that I see out here in this real world going on right now, World War Z, I see the real going on, and you trying to tell me you can't, I can't depend on you? See, I'm I'm hoping that there are other grown ass folks out there that's gonna help us through this struggle. Because we got children that we gotta guide through this. We got a whole bunch of little John Connors out there. You understand what? Listen to me. This is just like the Terminator. This is just like the Terminator. And if John Connor didn't have his mama to guide him through, the whole world would have been destroyed. Good thing that John Connor mama was a boss. And she saw what was coming. She knew what was up. And from that point on, she took it upon herself to train, to prepare, to get ready, because she knew it was coming. Now, that's just a movie. But here we are. Listen, we are literally, if you watch The Terminator Part 1, we are literally living it right now. The same goofy ass people that's trying to turn AI and robots into a real thing. Remember how ignorant they were? Oh, this is the latest technology. This is going to help us do everything. It's going to be so beautiful and smart. Them dumb people on a Terminator, remember them scientists? How dumb they sounded? Oh, we found the best technology. We figured it all out. You figured out how to destroy us. I digress. Ma'am, don't say nothing on my channel no more, please. I mean that from the bottom of my heart. If you a troll, please don't come back over here. If you a bot, I'm asking you nicely. Please don't come back on my channel. Okay? I'm asking you, ma'am, Miss, Mrs., if you come back on my channel, I'm gonna have to set you free. Because I can't stomach that kind of dumbass. I can't stomach it. You understand me? I can't physically stomach that kind of doggone ignorance. I have a low tolerance for that. Don't come back over here. Please. This ain't the place for you. Now I can take people needing to know a little information here and there. I can't take nobody that damn dumb. I can't take that. I ain't got the patience for that. Now, another tip, another suggestion from my own experience. I didn't even send them to the cornfield. Cause I had to gather my thoughts. And everybody talk about, hey Led, did you delete that other video? They talking in other videos. Led, did you delete that video? Well, I was trying to watch it and it says deleted. I deleted that. I made it private. I made it private because it just made me so sick. Everything was going smooth until that turned my stomach, man. Okay. Here's my second suggestion. If you don't have any livestock, I suggest you purchase you some livestock. Whether you in a neighborhood, a subdivision, go talk to your HOA. I don't know what you got to do. But you need to go talk to somebody and find out what you need to do so you can obtain some livestock and have it in your backyard. Yes, I say everybody should own chickens. Spring is here. I saw I saw they setting up for chicks. They're setting up for the chicks to come in and Tractor Supply. I say you better get in line. I know you don't know nothing about no chickens. I say you get in line and you dive head first into the game. You got about 3 months before you really got to start purchasing any major um major equipment to keep chickens in. You can build something for those chickens in 3 months. Go buy you some cheap chicken wire and some 2x4s and some nails and go to hammering away. Okay? You can build something that can sustain about 4 to 6 chickens, and it ain't gonna cost you that much money. I'm not gonna suggest quails because I don't really like them. I ain't gonna lie. I really tried with quail. That's just not my thing. I haven't had goats, so I can't speak on goats. And if you can I give you this? Can I give you this tip? If you ever thought about raising pigs, if you ever thought about raising pigs, I have my own experience that I want to share with you tonight. How many? Let me ask first. I don't want no goats. I'm sorry. I really don't want no goats. How many people are thinking about getting pigs? Anybody? Anybody? Even if you're just thinking about it. Hey, Precious SoCal Gardener. Hey, Sylvia. Anybody even just thought about getting some pigs? I'm going to save you a lot of heartache, pain, and trouble if you did. If not, I'm going to just speak on it briefly. How much space do they require? I'm about to speak on that. If you thinking about it, tell me you thinking about getting some pigs. Okay, Land Lover is thinking about it. Ann is thinking about it. Okay, Will considered it. Okay. Deborah, okay, you and for barbecue. All right, Optic says pigs a lot of work and dirty. Um Katina Brooks, faint thought. All right, Deborah Thomas, okay. Living the dream, been there, done that, no thanks. Okay. All right, all right. Domestic pig messes me up. Gotta be wild boar. Okay. All right. Let me think this. Let me tell y'all this. If you ever, I'm gonna make this a lot better for you. If you ever consider getting pigs and you don't want the mess, you don't want the stench, the stink, you don't want all the bad attributes to go along with raising pigs, I got one for you. My number one tip, my most important number one tip to raising pigs. I've been at this now for a year, solid, and I've learned a lot. One, do not buy hobby pigs. Listen to me again. Do not purchase hobby pigs. What a hobby pig is what they call a miniature pig, a mini pig, a piggy wiggy. Don't freaking do it. You think that you want a smaller size pig because they don't take up much space. You want a smaller pig because they don't look as aggressive as a big giant 300-pound hog, and you think a smaller pig you can manage. If it got out of control, you can manage a smaller pig. You think that buying a smaller pig won't mess your land up as bad. You think that if a smaller pig was to escape and run away, it'll be easier to catch. Everything that I just said is 100% wrong, wrong, wrong. Little pigs are fast like rats. The smaller they are, the faster they are. Number two, this is the biggest. Smaller pigs seem to make more of a mess than bigger pigs. This is point blank one of my all-time greatest hits. You think small pigs, you won't have to feed them much because they're small pigs. Small pigs eat just as much as large pigs. I don't know how, they do. I've tested it and it's been proven over and over and over again for months. A small pot-belly pig or a cooney eats just as much as a Berkshire, a Yorkshire, and a Duroc. Big, okay? If you get into pigs, I'm going to tell you this. Oh, if you get into pigs, you think about getting into pigs, don't go crazy. Don't do like I did and purchase about 5 or 6 pigs at one time. Don't do that. First off, you need to know why you purchasing pigs. If you don't know why you purchasing pigs, wait and think about it. If you don't eat pork, and you have no intentions on eating pork, then don't do this. If you plan on selling the pork, and you don't eat pork, but you're thinking of selling pigs to eat or just to sell, now you're talking about big money because you got a lot of stuff to do. When you're about to start selling meat, you got to go through the proper channels and get certified and all that. You just can't be out here selling pigs, man. They'll lock you up for that. If you plan on selling pigs for profit, they'll lock your butt up because you think now. You seen those farmers and those homesteaders selling raw milk, selling goats and pigs. Man, they locks them folks up. You seen them shutting their farms and stuff down. Here's one. Say, coonies are definitely food motivated. That's all they think about. That's all they all think about. But I will say this. It takes a pot-belly pig. I'm going to say pot-belly pig only going to get so big. Okay? And it's still not a lot of meat. It's a lot of fat. And it's meat, but it's a lot of fat. It's a lot of lard. But these big pigs, and it take them forever to grow. A small pig like a pot-belly pig, a cooney, man, I got this Yorkshire out here, and she's only 5 months old, and she's double or triple the size of everybody else that's been here for a year. So she's still a baby. She gonna get about 300 pounds. In the same amount of time it would take a little pig to grow. I mean, in a short amount of time. In 6 months, she ready to harvest. The rest of them, you waiting 2 years. A year, 2 years, top them out before you can harvest them. Mind you, they're eating all of your food. Everything you throw on them, you going in your pocket to feed these animals. You going in your pocket constantly. They're eating up your money, but they ain't growing. You wasting money. Because when it is finally time to harvest, it don't calculate the money that you invested in feed If you buying the right feed, just don't feed them just corn. If you buying the right feed and you mixing it right, man, you going in your pocket. And then when it's time to harvest one of the pig, the return that you get wasn't worth it. It wasn't worth it. So I am getting rid of all of my small pigs, every last one of them. Please do not purchase small pigs, mini pigs, coonies, pot bellies. What's that other one? Oh, what's that big bank is I can't even think right this minute. But don't purchase none of those mini pigs because you think they cute. Don't purchase any of them because you if you plan on eating them, don't do it. Now here's another tip if you plan on getting pigs. Buy only one or two females. Don't buy a whole bunch of them. They cute and you think you going to have a whole bunch of them and they going to stay little balls cute like this. Mm-mm. Two females and get one male. That's all you need. That's how I'm gonna run my spot from now on. Two females, two large breed females. I got a Berkshire and a Yorkshire. That's all I'm doing. And the male is a Duroc. That's all I'm doing. Two females and one male. Don't get nothing else. Don't buy no more. And when they finally get pregnant, process them. 6 months process. That way, all of your money, the money that you spent and invested into feeding them, you're going to get that return back. You're going to get all that you invested, and you're going to get that back and more. If you just doing this to harvest them, you're going to get this big 300-pound hog, and you're going to end up putting about 250 pounds of meat in the freezer after it's processed. Those little pigs, you ain't getting that. And then don't let the male mate with the babies. Just keep mating that one male to those two females. That one male to those two females. That's it. That's it. Okay? I'm telling you this from experience because I'm overrun. I'm overrun. And it's like one more for you. Separate the male completely away from the female. I just had a problem I want to tell y'all about. I guess that's one of the reasons why I'm kind of up in arms tonight. Why do I hear all this grunting and screaming and grunting and screaming and grunting and screaming? I'll go out here. Do you know what I saw? A bunch of little baby pigs running around. Now, I done already put a bunch of pigs in the freezer. Can you believe this? It's a good problem to have, kinda, with these days. I done put a bunch of pigs in the freezer. And do you know, the very next day, it's a bunch of little bitty pigs running around. This big. What? What? Man, I'm kind of mad, and I kind of ain't. I'm kind of happy. I'm kind of mad. I got mixed feelings about it. You know what that means? That means, have anybody ever heard the song "Kiss Me Through the Phone"? Who sung that song? Have anybody ever heard the song "Kiss Me Through the Phone"? I don't know who sang it. I can't remember who sang it. Not Chingy. Kiss me through the phone. Sammy, kiss me through the phone. Was it Soldier Boy? I think it was Soldier Boy. Kiss me through the phone. Big Bank rubbed up on her on Shake again. Shake is pregnant. Oh, I know. What do I know? Shake done had another litter of babies. So that means Big Bank, they had like some conjugal visits or something through the fence. Through the fence. Look, yo. I'm sitting out here with my mouth dropped to the ground because I can't listen. All of this out here when I ran outside was like unsolved mysteries. I heard the music. Listen, you know the unsolved mystery music, the unsolved mystery when it first come on. Dee 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 dee. The unsolved mystery music been in my head all day because I'm looking. I only got two males. The one male is way far away from the rest of them. He can't get to him. The new one, Red. And I look over at Big Bank. He back in the back, and he looked at me. If I'm lying, I'm flying. Did this to me. I look back at Red because that's my big red Duroc. He looked at me like, man, don't look at me. I looked over at Big Bank, nasty ass. He said, madam. Oh, he freaking through the fence, man. I don't need. I'm gonna give him away. I can't. I can't, man. I can't right now. And you know what? You want to hear some crazy stuff? Today was his day. Today was his day. That's why I went out there. Because I said today, you Big Bank, this the end. The only thing was gonna save Big Bank today was he was gonna have to pull off one of them tricks like a Mentos commercial. Soon as he come see me coming out there with my rifle, nothing gets to you. Staying fresh, staying cool. Mentos, he was gonna try to escape with a pack of Mentos. That was the only thing was gonna save him. And look back at me like, cause today, Big Bank was gonna be Big Bacon. Until I came out, heard them screaming, and see her laying on the ground, and three of them is already on the nip. A couple of them just running around like, man, I'm out of my element. Please don't get no baby pigs. Don't get no miniature pigs. Don't get no what they call hobby pigs. Don't do it. Because now I'm like, what the hell am I about to do? I'm sitting here I'm out on Freedom Makers trying to get all of them in the freezer, and she's spitting them out like a freaking Pez machine. I don't even know what to say, man. And I know it was Big Bank. You want to know how I know it was Big Bank? Because I didn't have Big Red 3 months, 3 weeks, and 3 days ago. It was only Big Bank, big old greasy. And you know the other boys, they had already got. Do you know what kind of aim you gotta have to hit that thing through the fence? You gotta have some distance and you gotta have some good aim. You know, I'm almost impressed. But at the same time, I'm disgusted. I told you I'm torn. I'm kind of like, damn, bro, really? Man, my brother. But at the same time, I'm kind of like, dude, what you doing? You messing me up. I'm over here cock blocking because I'm like, man, what you do this to me for? You making my... Let me get off the pigs because I talk about them all night. Right, she was backing it up on the fence. You know how you go into one of them bookstores and they got the little peephole. You know they got the little peephole. What they call it? I ain't gonna say it on YouTube. I might get flagged. You know the little hole in the wall. There's a hole in the wall. Mm-hmm. I had my best time, y'all. Yeah, with a hole in the wall. They out there holing in the wall and me and my girl hitting that thing. It was so good, it made me sing. In a hole in the wall. I got to cheer myself up, man, because I'm not feeling it right now. This is a time where I promise you, if I wanted people to know where I live, I would be like, would you please come help me? This is a time I need help because I don't know what to do. Man, they out there like roaches, son. It's so many of them. It's like I just got rid of a bunch of them. Now it's like they like roaches. They ain't the cuteness ain't even there for me right now. Like I can't be like, oh no. I'm like, what the heck is going on? Please don't tell me this is a pig. Please let this be a bird that fell out the tree. Please let this be a bird that done mess around and fell out the nest during the storm on this ground. Please, oh Lord, tell me this ain't another baby pig. Please tell me these ain't pigs scrambling around this dirt. I'm looking up, see if I see a nest done fell out the tree. Please let it be a bird. Because they're only this big. Please let me have a rat infestation. So I can take care of that. No, they pigs. They are on their little squinking. Squink, 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 squink. Trying to sound cute so I don't be mad. So that means I'm going to have to take Big Bang. He got to go. If I got to get rid of Big Bang and turn him into sandwiches because if you got reach like that and you got aim like that, man, ain't none of my pigs safe then. Ain't none of my pigs safe if he got reach like that and aim like that. None of my girls are safe. I need to hold on tight to my puppy dog because he probably he mess around and done be done got you, baby. We gotta stay away from his nasty butt, huh? She like, let me go. Here, get in your bed. Okay. Okay, y'all. Let me get back on task here so we can close out this video. Please. Yeah, puppy pig. Oh, can y'all promise me? Can you promise me, please? Please go plant a fruit tree. Please go get some livestock. Please. Because, man, I don't want to fall out with nobody, man. I don't want nobody saying, "Led, I sure could use a sandwich, man. Things been rough on me, man. I didn't get everything together like I should have, man." Let me tell you something. I never I don't want to fall out with nobody because they ain't been doing right. I'm going to say one more thing, and it's going to sound a little it's going to sound a little bossy. It's going to sound a little wag my finger ish, but I'm going to say it anyway because I think we all need it. You have no excuse why you shouldn't be putting food away. There is nothing you can tell me right now that's going to give you a pass for not putting food and supplies away. This is a time that we've read about. I don't want to hear nothing else about the Great Depression. I don't want to hear that. Listen, you want to know something? I don't want to hear nothing about the Great. Yeah, we gotta do like a Great Depression. I don't want to hear nothing about the Great Depression no more, cause we doing Great Depression 2.0. We're literally living through the beginning stages of what our elders went through generations ago. This is why it's going to be worse for us if we don't get ourselves together. It's going to be worse for us because you want to know one thing that our elders had during the Great Depression that we don't have. During the Great Depression, they had allies. It was other countries that was willing to step in and help. We were not separated from all the other countries. We were not separated by our allies. During the Great Depression, we got help. And they ain't gonna let you know that, see, because we supposed to be America. So they ain't gonna let you know America had needed some help. Because we still playing that superhero bullshit. Even Superman need help sometime. Guess what? Superman is allergic to kryptonite. We gotta stop playing the indestructible superhero and stop pretending that we don't get help all the time. Matter of fact, if you really think about it, this country is in debt financially in the trillions to other countries. And we keep pretending like we don't owe them some money. Let me tell y'all something to keep on with that America bullshit. Let me tell you something. Before you keep saying America first, before you keep talking about, oh, we ain't doing nothing for no other country, before you say that, you better remember who you owe. That got to be the most ignorant mess that I keep hearing is we think about our own people, forget everybody else, forget other countries. Let me tell you something. We wouldn't have half the stuff that we got if the other countries ain't loan us the money. We are indebted to them. You want to know something else? See, we still, it's a lot of folks out there still holding their balls over their shoulder and thinking they stuff don't stink, right? But they ain't even paying attention to reality. The reality is, if they don't make that man shut up, you know why these other countries ain't shaking in their boots? Because they know if we really, really was as bad as you, if we really want to act just like y'all act, if we really want to do that, give us our money back. Give us all of our money back. If y'all want to jump bad like that, you want to do the tariffs, you want to play games, you want to act all hard, give us our money back. You could go do whatever you want to do. Give us our money back. We owe all of these countries, man. We keep acting like we don't owe people money. And if they tell you to go cash your chips in, and I need to get paid right now. Let me tell you something. And we do a lot of we don't want other people in our country. We don't want other people in our country. We don't want other people in our country. Let me give you a quick reality check. You don't want other people in your country? Let me correct you. This has not been our country in a long time because we've been selling this country. That's why we owe trillions. Everything, all of that money that was sent out. Why do you think they over here? Listen, if you don't pay attention, you won't understand. What is it called? Oh my goodness, what is it called? Not ghosting. Phantom buying. Phantom buying. Have you noticed all of the land around you? If you drive out, especially in the rural areas, if you drive out in the rural areas, right, you will see land for sale. And the next thing you see, it's sold. You will also see a big old piece of land, say 30, 40, 50, 100 acres. It's sold. But it's been sold for the last 5 years. That sign been up for more than 5 years with a sold stamp on it. Why hasn't anybody built on it yet? Why hasn't anybody came and did anything? You know why? Because that piece of land right there, somebody overseas own that piece of land now. That 100 acres, somebody overseas owns that. You know good and well if a Walmart or something here in America buy a piece of land, it's going to be 2 or 3 Walmarts and a Dollar General in there in the next 90 days. Man, if you see a piece of land, and it's a piece of land out here by me, and it's been, when I first bought this land, that land was for sale. Right when I got comfortable here, it was sold. Nothing has been done. I've been here for 3 years. This month, I've been here 3 years. And it's going to always be that way. Think about it. Think about it. Every piece of land, every piece of property, all these buildings and apartment complexes and stuff, it get bought up and they just let it go run itself down. They don't care because the owners, it's the landlords, live in another country somewhere. And I can prove it to you because that's what they doing over in all the continents of Africa. They over in Africa buying up land just like this. And we think since we America, it won't happen to us. What you don't realize is all these dirty mugs that's running the show, they're selling what belongs to us. So that's why I be like telling people, man, you sound stupid when you say America first, America this, America that. I seen a dude talking about some, yeah, we love America, this and that, driving a Toyota Tundra. You driving a Toyota Tundra with a flag with the president's name on it, and then you got a rebel flag on the other side of your pickup truck. You're driving a Toyota Tundra. A Toyota. 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 You driving a Toyota with a Bruce Springsteen shirt on. Born in the USA. Man, y'all, there's some twisted people out here that don't do no research or no fact checking. They just talk to. They just like to talk, man. They don't know what they talking about. Toyota. It's ridiculous. Got me a 4Runner. You got a Toyota. Don't just say 4Runner. It's a Toyota 4Runner. God, man. Please. Please go purchase some fruit trees. If you can, purchase some land. Before you really start clearing your land properly, just go plant a tree somewhere. It don't matter. Just get it in the dirt. You can move it later or something else. Just go plant the damn tree in the soil so it can start growing. I would suggest you start with a peach tree. If you've never planted a fruit tree, plant a peach tree first because they grow and give you fruit damn near the same year. If you plant it in time, a peach tree gonna give you fruit that same year. Plant a lot of things like blackberries, and blackberries is gonna give you tons of fruit in the first year, and they will never let you down. Blueberries and all that other stuff, it take a minute or two before blueberries and stuff catch on good, but blackberries will grow in a pile of turds. Blackberries all day, and they will give you buckets and buckets and buckets of fruit. Those are two of the simplest, easiest fruits to grow that's going to give you some return immediately. And it's not going to put you through a whole bunch of trouble with diseases and all that other mess. Okay? So please, blackberry and peach. If you don't know what to start with, start with some blackberry bushes and some peach trees. If you don't know, I'm telling you right now, you ain't gonna keep on hearing it from me. If you don't know what you're doing, go out and buy it. It don't matter what peach tree. Alberta, a Belle of Georgia, a Red Haven. Just go get a peach tree. Okay, plums take a minute or two. So, cherries, they take a minute or two. I'm talking about something you're going to get a return on right now. Right now. Something just going to really make you feel good about yourself. Go get a peach tree and go get some blackberry bushes. You're going to definitely feel good. When you get your first bit of fruit and figs. Figs, that's a good one. Thank you for that, TLC. Was that TLC? DC, thank you. And a fig trees. You're going to get an instant return on figs, blackberries, and peaches. Okay? Please, go over to Ison's Nursery and tell them Lead Farmer 73 sent you. They're friends of mine, but I'm not affiliated like that, okay? But I know their quality. And the reason why they're my friends is because their quality is second to none. All right? So I'm just letting y'all know. So you don't have to go looking around. You don't know where to shop. You don't know what you're going to get when you get it. It's a lot of companies out there. They got good quality, but you're going to end up getting you spent $80, but you're going to get a tree to come back and looking like this, and you're going to be mad. Okay? You spent $80 on this high quality company, and you're going to get a tree in a little bitty pot, and the tree going to look like this, and the pot going to look like this. And you're going to be mad. I ain't gonna start naming no names, but I can. And ain't nothing they can do about it. Ain't defamation, it's the truth. They mess around, send you a tree that's a foot tall, and the pot is just as long as the tree. The nursery is Isons, ISONS, vineyard and nursery. Go look up isonsnursery.com. And it's going to be a place in there. Tell them Lead Farmer 73 sent you over there. They're going to take care of you. I'm telling you. I've purchased a fruit tree from damn near every company online. I can't make this up. Over the years, and about right before 2020, things got real weird and everything changed and people start getting scammed out of their stuff. So be careful, all right? Hey, T-Nog, T-Nog in the house, T-Nog. Everybody, New Orleans Gardener here. I wish I could click and bring you up. New Orleans Gardener is here. T-Nog, I'm gonna have to get with you because listen. Like old days, my sister. We gonna have to, cause these folks don't understand. T-Nog, hey, Grown Hudson, I see you in here too. They don't understand how serious the situation we are in right now. And this is not about to be a hey, let's do this for fun thing. Man, this is bad. New Orleans Gardener. Do you remember when you was telling me about, you have brought it to my attention about that lab grown meat? Do you remember where it's been some years? And I'm like, what? I said, now I've heard of the glue meat, but you was saying, no, they is making it in damn petri dishes. I'm like, what? Do you remember that? Me and you had a conversation and you schooled me on this new thing that was coming about this petri dish meat. And you was telling me about it, and I'll be doggone. You see it on the packages now, they telling you. They telling you on the package what it is. I just can't believe it. I can't believe where we are today. I can't believe robots is running stuff. Artificial intelligence is telling us stuff. And we eating meat that was grown in a petri dish. And our apples is injected. I got my radio on me. So, hands in the dirt in this mug. Hands. Where he at? Where my brother at? Hey, Miss Shirley O.G. Gardner. There he is, hands in the dirt up in this mofo. What's going on, my brother? Hey, listen. This what I would like to do. This is what I would like to do. All of us gardeners, especially all of us OGs in the house. I see all the OGs. And Miss Shirley OG, I wanted to talk to you too. I watched your video the other day. You had a good point. I wanted to talk to you. But I think all of us OGs need to come in here because there's a lot of people that needs to know to stop playing. It's all these new folks, and they think this out here is a game. They think what's happening out here is a game. T-Nog say our world is going to be controlled and not by the U.S. It already is, T-Nog. I said I didn't want to talk about politics, and I'm not, but I will say it is being controlled, and it is not by the U.S. Because nothing else. Oh, wait a minute, y'all. Wait a minute. Damn. I'm sorry, y'all. I had an important call. Oh, this is a nightmare. It's a nightmare. Listen, T-Nog, it's Tuesday, right? T-Nog, is you about to go on? Is you going on at 8? T-Nog, are you going on tonight? You going live tonight? Hands, bruh, man. I want we all need to talk. All of us. Cause man, these new folks, they think this is a joke. They think this is a game. So we all need to come together. I'm sorry, y'all. I had an important call. I'm sorry, and I had to click off. Okay, listen. Miss Shirley OG, come by. Okay. I'm gonna try to make it because I got something. I gotta go. I gotta go, man. Right when I'm getting on good and y'all coming in, all my OGs, man. I love y'all, man. Look, hey, look, do me a favor, man. Tell these folks something. I'm gonna ask y'all. Okay, I don't jump on folks chat too much because I don't want what I'm doing to rub off on you. You do you understand? Because I don't. The reason I'll be watching everybody, but I'll be scared to come into the chat because y'all see I've been cutting up for a year, and I don't want to bring y'all channel down. You know what I'm saying? I'm kind of like Bad Luck Schlep Rock right now, and that's why I don't be saying nothing on people's stuff. I just be watching and listening. I be listening to Bamid and Art and all y'all, and I just be scared to come in. I be scared because I'm like, listen, look, I'm unhinged, and I don't want to bring none of my Bad Luck Schlep Rock on y'all channel. That's why I be doing it. Said too late 9 years ago. But we all need to talk because we all been gardening for years. Damn! I've been trying to get rid of this package for months, and the person finally came. They didn't give me a time to show up, and my wife told me they showed up out of the freaking blue in the middle of the dang on night. Man, whew. All right. Let me look. Let me get off. Try to. Ah, don't tell me shoulda, woulda, coulda. All right, let me get out of here, y'all. I'm gonna try my. I gotta get out of here. I'm gonna try my best to get over there with you, Tino. But hey, y'all, hands in the dirt, growing with Hudson, Miss Shirley OG. Who else I have here? Tino. I'm gonna try my hardest to come on in there, Tino. But I gotta make this run right now. That I'm getting this call. I got to go. If I can make it, I'm gonna text you, T Nog, and let you know if I'm gonna be able to or not. Cause I'm not gonna be able to. I only got 15 minutes. And it's gonna take me about 45 minutes to do what I gotta do. If okay, T Nog, if you still on, by the time I complete my mission, I'm gonna text you first and then pop in. Okay, I'm gonna text if it's still pop inable. I'm gonna text you first just to let you know I'm free or not. Okay, because I got a lot to say. I really do. I got a lot to say, and it's not for just in case y'all don't it's not political, it's not religious, it's factual. That's all I want to do. I want to talk about these facts. All right. So everybody, man, look, everybody have a safe night. Please grow some food. Please, I'm begging you, please, man, cause I don't want to be like, hey, lad, man, you think I get like some broccoli or something? No, I'm telling you, no. I told you to get some broccoli years ago. We all been telling you to grow you some broccoli for years. Ah, damn, no, you can't have that. I've been growing this food, stocking it away, can ended up. I done messed around and bought me a damn vacuum sealer that I ain't used yet. And I'm like, I'm trying to do everything I can to save my family while you sitting over here watching the game. I can't, man. I'm gonna say this before I go. Everybody about to find out what they really truly made of. Everybody is. Because it's going to be a lot of this with Sarah McLachlan singing in the background. In the arms of the angels, fly away from me. It's going to be a lot of sad looking people boo-hooing with their hands out. It's gonna be a lot of them, man. These ain't people you drive past with the cardboard will work for food sign. Nah, it's gonna be your family, and it's gonna be your closest friends, and it's gonna be your neighbors. They the ones, and it's gonna hurt you because you do not want to see nobody get hurt. You don't want to see nobody in pain. You don't want to see your friends, family, and loved ones in the struggle. But at the same damn time, I'm sitting here wearing old Walmart jogging pants because I refuse to spend $100 on a pair of jeans so I could put, I'm like this, clothes, food. Every day, everything I do is clothes, food, car, food. I need a new truck. I'm sorry. If your brain ain't wired into understanding desperate times come from desperate measures, I can't rewire your brain for you. That's something you got to be born with. And it's a lot of people out here that ain't. And you in some trouble. We all about to see all that bull crap we've been talking all these years. You're about to find out. You about to find out. Is you gonna be the one to be like, look, well, I guess I can give you a little something. I guess I can. Well, let me tell you something. One thing I know for sure, and two I know for certain. A beggar never begs once. I want you to think about that. Put this on your temple. If a person comes to you and they begging you for something, they need some food, they need some shelter, they need some security. That is telling you that they don't have any food, shelter, or security. So, if you provide them with food, shelter, and security, when is it over? See, people don't think about that. I'm going to give you a little something. No, they're never going to stop begging because you fed them today. They're going to be hungry tomorrow. And it was easy to get you to feed them today, so they're going to try you again tomorrow before they move on. I'm telling you, right now, we about to be living in the Walking Dead days because it's going to be some times where you ain't gonna be able to look back, man. What they say? Don't look back. Leave the city and do not look back. That's what's about to happen. What that mean is, if I told you to do this, I put you on a mission, and you did what you were supposed to do. Now, don't go back doubling back on what I said to go help them that didn't listen. They didn't listen. That's why they being tormented back there, because they did not listen. So if you turn back to reach to help them, I'm bringing you along with them. Everybody always talking that scripture stuff to me, but they don't do nothing. They be schooling me on. They don't do nothing. They don't do nothing. They talk about it, but they don't do it. They say it in little cute ways, but they don't practice what they're trying to preach me because I'm unlearned, they say. Maybe I am, but I got common sense. What that part of that scripture mean right there? Hey, look, they ain't doing, he ain't working. He ain't working, boss. If he ain't doing what he's supposed to be doing, he got to face the consequences. Now, here's the thing. Now, it ain't like everybody don't know what situation we in. It's a lot of weave out there. It's a lot of eyelashes out there. That shit is expensive. You ain't about to tell me that stuff ain't expensive. I seen wigs, weave, eyelashes, nails, man, all that costs big money. And I'm not talking about them dollar store weaves either, them Halloween weaves. I'll be seeing these young girls, man. Look. I'll be looking at the just for me, the just for men, for the gray and the beard. Look. You know how much? You know how much dye costs for your hair? Do you understand how much hair dye costs? Look, dyeing this on for your hair, that's gonna cost you. But you gotta dye about 5 feet worth of hair, yellow or green. You ain't about to tell me that you ain't spending. I don't care how ratchet you are. I don't care how ratchet you look. I can tell you one thing. You did spend some money on. I don't give a damn how goofy your hairstyle look. I can tell you spent some money on it though. Cause I know how much that hair dye is. That lime green Joker dye. Y'all be putting your shit. Huh. You need, y'all ever see this? They go to the damn Home Depot to get that dye. You got to go back to the paint shop and tell them, man, shake that up real good for me. Mix these two colors up and have the machine shake that up for me. Y'all got to go to Home Depot. You got to purchase so much green shit to go in your hair. You don't go to Lee Hong's beauty supply. You got to go to Home Depot to get that type of shit. You need a half a gallon of Glidden. You ain't about to tell me you just got that color for no. Man, that shit is expensive. The much dye color they put in their hair, man, you can go ahead and paint the half side of a barn with that bullshit. You ain't telling me you ain't got no money. And everybody eat out all the time. They eating Uber Eat, always at your house. Uber Eat, always at your house. Uber Eat. You ain't about to tell me these young kids ain't got no money. But I can tell you one thing they don't got is some sense. Because look, let me tell you something right now. It's about to go down. And all these young brothers and sisters out here, y'all young folks better understand, some of us OGs, where you think you got your thugism from. I'm just putting it out there, I'm putting it in the air so y'all don't have too many intentions. I just need to understand. I need you to let you know something. You didn't get your thugism from your buddies. Some of that went through your DNA from your pappy. Don't play like some of us OGs ain't, man, got them skills, man. Because they're going to be trying to, these little stick-up kids, man, let me stop. It's bad, man. This bad, man. It's going to be bad out here, son. We dealing with hatred, racism, sexism, racism. And then a lost generation. No food, no water. So everybody keep talking about The Great Depression was horrible. Shit. We already losing lives. Like the Great Depression. We already losing lives. Like in the 1930s. We already we got the Great Depression, all that, all mashed on top of each other, man. Man, this is bad, man. That's all I got to say. Let me get on. I should have been gone. Hey, look, y'all. Please. Number one, grow a spine. Because you practice this word for me. It's almost 700 people here. This is what I want to see 700 times before I get off the screen. You need to learn how to tell people no. I want everybody to type no in the chat. Because people going to be begging you for stuff every day. Can I get a couple eggs? Can I borrow a cup of sugar? No, please type no in the chat. You better learn it for real. Learn how to tell people no and say it proud. I'm black and I'm proud. No, man. What you tell me? No, you said no. What, you need a hearing aid too? You want to borrow a hearing aid? No. No, man. People hate you when you say no. People hate you when you say no. I ain't doing that. They think you weird. They think something wrong with you when you say no. Now, damn it, I said no. No, I mean it. You on two able legs and body like I am, if not better so. You could have do everything I've been doing, but you've been laughing at me for years. Everybody been laughing at us for years, man. Saying we crazy. You putting all that food and stuff away. You crazy. You planting all them gardens. You crazy. Why you wasting all your money on that? You crazy. Now, we hearing that dumb shit. Oh, I'm just coming to your house. Don't come here. I love you. But don't come here. I've been begging you to join. I've been begging you to get on board. I've been begging you to do what you're supposed to be doing. You got plenty of money. You got plenty of resources. And you chose no. Don't come here, man. Because we gonna fall out here on the phone. But if you come here in person, we might go to blows because I'm going to tell you no again and you ain't going to be able to accept it. I'm going to tell you no. If you ain't putting in on this 40, you ain't getting no sip. You know what I'm saying? We remember back in the day, we used to share a 40 ounce. Man, look, we'll sit around sipping on a 40 and the rules was real. The rules on the 40 was like, you ain't putting nothing on it. You can't, hey man, let me get a squid. No. You ain't put nothing on this 40. That's when we all used to share 40s like fools. You ain't put nothing on this 40. You ain't put nothing on this bottle. No, dude, no. It's a no for me. And if anybody past this food is 40, man, we gonna have a problem. Cause you know he always pick out the more punky one. Come on, man, let me get your squid. He can have my share. I'm kind of full anyway. Man, drink that 40, man. Stop being a punk. Hell no, man. Put something on it. You want squig of this 40, man, put something on it. I'm going to be doing the same thing. This prepping game, I'm doing the same thing. You ain't putting nothing in on it, man. Don't ask me, man. And listen, look, I ain't got no problem eating it in your face while I stare into your soul. It won't hurt me at all. I'm numb to that kind of shit. I mean, I can eat and listen to your stomach growl like it's some background music in a fancy restaurant. I don't care. It sounds like violins to me, listening to your stomach growl while I eat my food. And I won't be like, damn, I could at least give him a little something. No, no. I'm telling you, if you don't grow cold a little bit in this new world, man, you're going to be a victim because people is ready to take advantage of you for everything that you've worked hard for while they sitting around not doing a damn thing. They not even trying to learn. I'm sorry, man. I can't do it. I can't do it. No. Let me get off of here. Everybody, going on over to T-Nall. We're going New Orleans Gardener channel right now. Let's talk about it. All right, let me hurry up and get out of here. I love y'all. Be safe. Stay warm and stay sane. Live Farmer 73. I love y'all. And I'm out. Hands in the dirt. Grown with Hudson. Miss Shirley O.G. Gardner. Who else did I have? Patience Saint. Where my girl at, man? TLC in the garden in here. Nicole, how you doing? The analytic gardener off up in this mug. Miss Brooks, how you doing? I see you later, Miss Brooks. All right, everybody, I love y'all. Please be safe out there. All right, it's bad. It's bad, bad. All right, peace.